This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with zero sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Lenovo is built for creators who don't wait for inspiration. They chase it. With inventive tech, built-in AI tools, and seamless performance, Lenovo devices powered by Intel Core Ultra processors are designed to bring your wildest ideas to life faster. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Enjoy flexible financing, rewards on every purchase, and free shipping. And students get special offers when you create an account at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are #1. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper, gang. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the first day of August, 2025. Good Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Big show ahead of us. Another edition of the tournament of the initials. And Josh Metellus joining us by not only phone, but computer, so you can actually watch the interview or just listen to it on the fan by going KFAN.com/watch. So lots to get to. Let's get it started. On the first day of August, here's Mitch Hedberg. Some comedy on a Friday morning. Come on in. I am glad you're here.
I rent a lot of cars, because I go on the road. I rent cars. And when I drive a rental car, I don't know what's going on with it, right? So a lot of times I drive like for 10 miles with the emergency brake on. That doesn't say a lot for me, but it really doesn't say a lot for the emergency brake. It's really not an emergency brake, it's an emergency make the car smell funny lever. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would get really mad if she heard me say that. I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick.
On your side, you hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up the lead. To take it to the top.
We made it to August. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. It's Friday, so there's John Creasel.
What up, Johnny K?
What's up, friends?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm in the minority. I think the Twins are doing great.
I love seeing how pissed everybody is. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
I mean, tell me what they did wrong.
I mean, they basically Hiroshima and Nagasaki that team. It was atom bomb central yesterday. And it didn't stop.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm fine with the Correa move.
Yeah, the Correa move's fine.
Yeah. He was overpaid. He played like garbage. Clearly wanted to, I mean, it sounds like he was working the phones to try and get traded. And I don't blame him, but also, yeah, since he's been on the Twins, we're paying like $1 million per RBI.
Yeah.
16 hours ago, Sauce, you tweeted Norm Green was a better owner than the Pohlads, and then posted a GIF of a floating dumpster fire.
I mean, it's pretty close. The only thing the Pohlads haven't done is move the team.
Well, they tried to
they
get rid of the
canceled the team. Yeah.
14 hours ago, you tweeted the Pohlads are an embarrassment.
Yeah, I stand by that. Yes, they are. They are an embarrassment. This is, I don't even know where to begin with this.
14 hours ago, you tweeted, no one should spend a dime at Target Field this summer. The Pohlads should be booed out of town, then with a gif of a floating dumpster fire.
Yeah, I stand by that. I 100% believe in that.
So let's say the Pohlads are downtown Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And they say, look, we're willing to walk to Hudson.
Wow.
But only if a group of people boo us the entire way.
Yeah.
Would you go to Minneapolis and walk with them all the way to Hudson, boo them out of the state if it meant they would sell the team? Would you walk all the way to Hudson booing the entire time?
No, but
okay.
I think after yesterday, a lot of people would.
14 hours ago, Dan Hayes tweeted that one Twins player told him anonymously, quote, now no one wants to stay if they're going to sell like this. And you tweeted, no S, what a effing embarrassing franchise.
Yeah, I stand by that. I stand by all that. Why would you? I'm shocked Byron Buxton didn't ask to be moved.
13 hours ago, you tweeted Willie Castro is going to be traded. And then you tweeted John Heyman, retweeted him that says Willie Castro to Cubs for prospects.
Nice shot, Heyman.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah.
12 hours ago, you tweeted Twins game should be free for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go anyway.
I mean, no, but it's a AA team they're going to run out there.
Don't you say that about the Saints?
No, that's a AAA team. The best product is the Saints.
12 hours ago, you tweeted the Pohlads should be arrested for fraud.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, they should be.
I don't think that's allowed.
I don't think
what
it is
kind of
either.
fraud?
I mean, they're frauding society. They're frauding the state of Minnesota by making you go to that crappy stadium and spend a ton of money and $18 beers.
Who's making you do that?
What happened?
I work at a...
We need a new
two-step verification thing again, or what? Locked out of your computer?
The letter L doesn't work.
Oh.
It doesn't. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, that's part of your password. You gave it away.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
Guess what my password
Lawyer
is?
Lambert 69.
My password is lick my love pump.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Whoa.
As Corey said yesterday, it's been a week.
Whoa.
The L.
Yeah, Paul was on fire yesterday on Twitter. I loved it.
12 hours ago, Talkin' Baseball tweeted that the Twins are paying $33 million of the $103 and change remaining on Carlos Correa's contract. And Sauce tweeted, in installments over the next 150 years.
That's probably true, yeah. Yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah. 11 hours ago, you tweeted, yes, football on the TV, Chris Hockey.
How great was it?
It was super awesome, man. Great game.
Hearing that sound, the theme, the Sunday Night Football theme is the greatest of all of them.
It is. It's
You
so
watched
good.
all of it, right,
Why
Huck?
in the world doesn't it work? I didn't watch all of it. I'll tell you why I didn't watch all of it, because I left to go watch a film on the
But you
movie screen.
DVR'd it, right?
I watched it twice when I got home.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to guess you saw Fantastic Four.
Incredible. I'm sorry, incorrect.
Superman.
Incorrect.
Weapons.
Incorrect.
Some kind of a Naked Gun preview.
That is correct. No, yeah, that's exactly right. I went and saw Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
That's right. That's
So
right.
we're going to talk to Mr. Z about it at 6:20. But Sauce, you said a day or two ago on Rotten Tomatoes, after the first 30 reviews, it was polling at 100%.
Yes, sir.
What is it currently at?
It is currently at
90 something.
It is currently at 90. Yeah,
90.
That is a that is a what's the right word?
Understatement.
No. That's going to raise your expectations too high.
Oh, really?
That's what it did for me. I expected it to be nonstop skullduggery and laughery.
Yeah.
It was very good. If I'd seen a review saying this is pretty good.
70.
Exactly.
Right, you'd
I'd have been like,
hey,
okay, cool, that's
good.
exactly right. That's about
All
what
right,
it was.
so raised expectations.
Yeah, it was that's too high. There are about 10 spots where I laughed out loud.
Okay.
The people behind me thought they were watching Groucho Marx. I kid you not. At one point, I was like, can you calm it a little bit? Did you not see the previews?
It's like when you hit buttons and Sauce loses his mind. You're like, it's not that funny.
Yeah, I love it.
But you love it.
Yeah, I love it.
You love the button bar.
I love the button bar.
Just as much as those people behind Chris love the Naked Gun with Liam Neeson.
Which good for them.
They
good for them.
had the
They
time
like
of their
something.
life. There were some very funny parts, some laugh out loud parts. It's not 100% at all.
How was Pam Anderson?
Good.
Good, not great?
Yeah.
How was
she's
Liam
good.
Neeson?
He's great.
Okay.
He's really good. He pulls it off very well. He did the same thing that old dude did.
Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, man. He was just you expect him to turn to the camera and go, "I'm going to kill your entire family." You know?
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that. He was really good.
And the tone is extremely similar to how they used to do it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't believe it. That was maybe that's what kind of took me out of it. Is something would happen on the screen, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's clever," and you hear. It's like, my God, that guy just pissed himself.
Good for them.
Yeah, I know. They were having the time of their life, man.
Yeah.
You just wanted to be a couple rows further up away from them, right?
No, honestly, I don't think they saw the trailer. And if I hadn't seen the trailers, I would have enjoyed it more. Because there were a lot of things that happened that I was like the very first scene of the movie is the scene with the little girl walking into the bank. That's like the first thing you see. I'm like, the people behind me were like, oh my God. Is this music by the Rolling Stones? What's going on? It's good though. It's good.
And then, you saw the movie with Rosen and you wanted some of your popcorn, right?
Well, I'm going to taste what you got.
Oh, man.
Then what?
God, Rosie button bar.
18.
18 is a number. Unbelievable.
Woo.
Yeah, it's funny.
Very similar. Very, very similar.
Whew, man.
Yep. Did he deleted the tweet with his address on it yesterday, right?
Rosie?
Yeah.
What?
He posted.
No, wait
a minute.
He had a joke about a magazine. A magazine with Guardsy. He was like, hey, Guardsy.
But accidentally posted his address?
Very clearly.
Oh, come on.
Are you kidding me?
Man, old people should be off social media. They don't know what they're doing.
It's gone.
Old people understand that on a magazine, they print your address.
They're not
That's
paying
how it
attention
arrives.
anymore. They're mailing it in.
Because I saw later, I saw...
Poor Roser.
I saw JG's response to it, and then I saw the original post had been deleted, the one that he was replying to.
Right. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it on the air, Sauce, because I love it, but tell Hawk during the break what you told me yesterday about somebody, and you're like, get old people off social media.
Yeah.
Was it your dad?
Yeah.
I know it.
Yeah. And I just go, God, come on,
it's
Jeff.
Just dads in general.
Dad should not be on social media.
No.
Listen, I have to be careful because I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I need to probably get off the radio, too.
No, I mean
let's just be honest.
You can't get on the computer.
That's for sure. What letters shaped like an L?
Do like a capital I, or even a lowercase I.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't notice that there's a gap.
Yeah.
Anyway, big day yesterday.
Maybe the number one.
So the twins were interesting, and there was football back, and
not really.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
no,
it was
I don't
football.
think so.
It was football. They were tossing the ball around. I saw it happen.
Yeah, it was great.
Good to see Jared Allen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
So well deserved. How about, have you seen recently, I think all yesterday, the video of him talking about how he should have the sack record because one had been taken away from him at Lambeau, that a stat correction on Wednesday where they took it away and said it was a team sack because it was a muffed snap. It wasn't a muffed snap. Rodgers had it, kind of ran around, pressure, fumbles it, picks up the ball, and at that point he could have thrown it again. Okay, so he is behind the line of scrimmage. Play is still going. Jared sacked him, does the calf rope, one of the greatest celebrations of all time.
Super great.
And then was awarded a sack, and then it was taken away. And if he had been given that sack, he would have ended up with that record. So the Vikings social media posted it, and Aaron Rodgers appears in it. in all of his Steelers gear, and he says, that record is yours as far as my opinion is. Because that was a sack. You deserved it. I believe Vikings fans also agree. Congrats, my friend. So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Aaron Rodgers has been on the Make Good tour this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also tweeted at Terry Bradshaw and was like, hey, I think we'd be friends if we would have lunch.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's a classy move on Aaron Rodgers' part.
Trying.
Yeah,
he's trying.
It might be too late, but who knows?
It's not too late. It's never too late.
Thanks, 3 days grace.
Is that who that is?
Sacco.
Yes.
3 days grace.
Yes.
Gosh. That's a terrible Carson impression.
Yeah, not great.
Anyway, penis.
Yep.
Penises.
Yeah, he hadn't said it in a while.
Yeah, well, that's good.
It's
Yeah.
been a while. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the Twins are going to do with all this money they got.
Nothing.
Yeah, maybe pay down some debt.
Maybe that's why they did it.
Nothing better than having a bunch of incompetent businessmen running a franchise into the ground. Oh, my God, Chris.
Was that the end of your sentence? Did I jump in too soon?
Say what you want, my friend. Yeah, good old Pohlads. Wow. Everything they touch turns to S.
Yeah, man.
They should be booed out of town.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, they should.
Or be arrested for fraud.
Or that, yeah. Oh, it works now.
We need a new ballpark so we can compete.
Or
no, so you can run the team into the ground and borrow debt against the team thanks to your failed business ventures. That's the problem when people inherit a bunch of money. Carl was the businessman. He was a terrible owner, too. Never cared about winning. I mean, that's one thing about that franchise. At least they really haven't pretended. They've said certain things, but Ray Charles would even be able to look at it and say, they're not trying to win.
No.
The other franchises, people can say what they want about Glenn Taylor being a terrible owner over much of the tenure.
Did you see what Ray Charles tweeted about it yesterday?
No.
I did. Do you guys you don't follow Ray?
What did he say?
He said LXX5432 exclamation point.
His L key works.
Yeah.
Ray should use voice to text.
Yeah,
He did his best.
At least when the Wolves window started to open, he said, I want to keep owning this team. I'll spend money on it.
Yeah, you're right.
Not the Pohlads, though.
No.
Get them out of town.
Man, I didn't know Ray was
good old Ray. He would have talk to text would have been very helpful to our friend, right?
Completely, yeah.
Sauce, who would you rather have run the team, the Pohlads or a dead, blind, legendary musician?
A dead, blind, legendary musician.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this, but Sauce, that first segment in your Hot Twins Take tweets brought to you by
my amazing friends at Gutter Helmet, gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again, gutterhelmetmn.com.
Man, this studio is going to get absolutely stacked and packed in the next couple of hours. Mark Parrish will be here. We'll talk to Mr. Z. Chad Daniels will be here. Justin Gard, Lil B, Amelia Santinello. We'll have, is that everybody? Did I just name everybody? Little B, Justin, Parrish, Chad Daniels, Amelia. That's all 5. Josh Metellus is going to join us at 8 o'clock, right? Via the old stream to check in from Vikings training camp. So, man, a lot of people. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around. $96,000 up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. One of you could win $96,000 at 8:15. Quarterfinal number 5 at 8:15 as well. More of the Power Trip after this on The Fan.
The Fan. Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with zero sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
I've got Dan Morgan here on the pod. Say hi, Dan.
Hey, how's it going today?
It's going good, man. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Dan Morgan. I'm an attorney and a managing partner at Morgan & Morgan, which is America's largest injury law firm.
That's pretty awesome. I think I saw a billboard of yours recently that said 20 billion won. 20 billion is an insane number.
Yeah, 20 billion recovered. It's actually, I think, somewhere north, probably closer to 22, 23 after this year. And each year we get bigger and badder and our army grows. So the number will hopefully keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Awesome. So how does someone get in contact with Morgan & Morgan? What would I do if I got into an accident?
Probably the easiest way is dialing pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. We are always open. Our call center is always waiting to take your call. 24/7, 365.
Wow. Dan Morgan from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Thanks for coming by the show.
Thanks for having me.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity. With Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance, it keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
You're great at protecting your own personal information. You probably even use things like two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN. But as much as you try to be in control of how your information is protected, there are lots of places that also have it, and they might not be as careful as you are. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second for identity threats. If your identity is stolen, a LifeLock US-based restoration specialist will help solve identity theft issues on your behalf, guaranteed or your money back. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. You might not be able to control how others handle your personal information, but you can help protect it with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code iHeart or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
It's 5:51, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Yesterday was the day the baseball died. But it was also the first day of football season.
Yes, sir.
So what do we care? Let's go.
Right. No one cares about the Twins. They don't. They haven't for a long time.
Least of all, the ownership.
Well,
yeah, they don't care at all.
They don't either. And again, like I was saying before the break, they haven't pretended to care about winning. They've never cared about winning. They do it to make their money because that is their only moneymaker. All their other businesses lose money. They suck. They suck. They're disrespectful to the fan base. Yesterday, we were talking off air that, especially the Louis Varland portion of the trade, that was a slap in the face to Twins fans, which is so just gross. This market has supported this team for far too long. Their dad tried to contract the team. And it sucks that franchise, that poverty-ass franchise, is the only one in this market to win a championship. Mm-hmm. That's it. Ever since then, it's just been a bank account for that family. But again, Carl at least was a businessman. These dumbasses running it, they seriously could tank anything. They could tank Apple. They could tank Google.
Yeah.
They suck. They can't get out of here fast enough. Yesterday, I was,
the
again.
Power Trip Morning Show.
Yeah, brilliant.
They were.
We'll hear that in a couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah.
There needed to be trades yesterday. I don't think anyone disputes that, especially the Correa one. But my God, they got rid of future assets, people that were under team control for a couple of years. Just burned it to the ground. And all right, they're going to stock up the farm team. There's no guarantee those are going to work out.
Yeah, and they didn't get a lot of the value they should have.
No.
They didn't
because
care.
People know how desperate they don't.
They didn't care because what they're. I mean, it was I think pretty clear they're shedding as much salary as they could so that they can sell the team quicker, and then whoever takes over isn't going to have a big payroll, and hopefully, that's the sucky thing about this too is we have no control who they sell it to, and who knows who these new people are because they're the cheapest pieces of absolute crap, and they're gonna cheap crap finds other cheap crap. So I'm just
very not optimistic about the future of this franchise because
you should be.
I hope
it can't be worse. And
it can be.
Truly, most business owners that purchase teams, this is their toy then.
I hope so.
Nobody buys a professional franchise for that to be their moneymaker. Only these losers, right? And they inherited it from their cheap-ass father. So, no, whoever buys this team, and I'm guessing the MLB process, the other owners approving, they're going to make sure that this team has the ability to spend money.
I hope so.
Because they haven't. Since they duped the public, we need a new ballpark so we can compete. And there was 2 years that they were in the top third in MLB and payroll. And it was 2010 and 2011 when the team moved into Target Field. After that, it was back to what it was in the Metrodome. So we fell for it, especially thanks to all the people over the years who've tried to rip me because, I'm just a hater. No, I was right all along. You guys are the suckers. You fell for it. Anyway.
I assume almost everybody's heard this, but still, here's the list quickly. Here are the players that the Twins have traded in the last, let's say, 5 days. Carlos Correa went back to the Astros. Joanne Duran went to the Phillies. Griffin Jacks went to the Rays. Louis Varland, like you mentioned, to the Blue Jays. Ty France to the Blue Jays. Brock Stewart to the Dodgers. Willie Castro to the Cubs. Harrison Bader also went to the Phillies. Chris Paddock and Randy Dobnak went to the Tigers. And Danny, is it Colombe? How do you say his last name?
Colombe, I think.
Yeah, Colombe, yeah.
Either way.
I forget.
Doesn't matter now.
No, it doesn't.
Not going to work here anymore.
Yeah.
He was traded to the Rangers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Is it 10? No, 11 with Ty France.
It was like 40% of their roster.
11 players out the door.
Yep.
That's a slap to the face of the fans.
Is that some kind of record?
No, I think on the Gleeman and the Geek podcast, I think the biggest one was one of those Marlins teams after they won the World Series where they just dumped everybody.
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
But you had to look it up. I mean, that's the thing. It was
that close.
In recent memory, there was nothing like that. And just what a horrible day, man.
So they wanted to right-size the payroll. I think we should right-size the attendance. Nobody show up. Don't go to these games. Don't give these bastards any money. Mm-hmm. And hope that they really hurry up on the sale because they need that money.
I was just going to try to keep getting Sauce going so we could tweet more. But can I ask one serious sports question? What do you do if you're Rocco this morning and you realize...
What do you do if you're Buxton?
You have a job. But Rocco's like, my job is to try to win, and now I have a AAA team playing against major league teams. They're going to get rocked the rest of the year. Again, who the hell even pitches? They have no bullpen now. They traded away the entire bullpen.
The entire thing, yeah. Yep.
Good luck to Rocco.
They're going to have to make a cardboard cutout of the Pohlads.
Have to pay it.
I mean, I don't know if weed is legal in Ohio, but get some of that and just coast through the rest of the season.
Just get super chopped. Clearly dug out with sunglasses on.
Yes.
But think those, just like in Major League, because this is sort of the Major League type, the movie Major League.
100%, yeah.
Have a cardboard cutout of those goofy-looking bastards taking off.
Nobody wants to see that.
No one wants to see them down.
They should actually be
come on, you wouldn't even look?
No.
Not even Zach.
No.
See, there you go.
Out of morbid curiosity, you wouldn't even look?
No.
Why?
No. Yuck. That's
what do you mean
yuck? Disgusting. I wouldn't.
Wow.
I wouldn't touch them with a 12-foot
No one's asking you to look. Or no one's asking you to touch. They're just saying, why wouldn't you look out of curiosity? There's some hideous people.
I despise them. I despise what they stand for. I despise everything they've ever done. They have played with a commodity in this state that people love.
We're not asking for you to write them a letter of recommendation. We just ask you, do you want to see them nude?
I do not. I do not want to see them nude. I don't want to see them at all. I think I want to see them...
booed out of town.
Yeah, booed out of town. I want to see them walking across the bridge or whatever. No, I don't want to see them naked. I want to see them.
None of them.
I find the only way I want to see them naked is if it's their sorry little asses on their.
How do you know their asses are sorry? You haven't seen them naked, so
because they're sorry because they got.
So you would look if they agreed to sell the team. You'd be like, all right, again back to Sauce. Sauce said he wasn't willing to walk from Minneapolis to Hudson to boo them out of town.
I don't think I could.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But would you be willing to look at him nude if that forced a sale of a team?
If that helped, yes. I will be.
I don't know how it would, but hypothetically, I'm glad that you're on board.
Maybe he's.
Yeah, thank you, Zach.
Maybe they're like
Thanks,
that.
Zach, for your service.
Yeah, and
you
also
and Creasel
with you.
are almost the same.
Yeah, and also with you.
Willing to for the ultimate sacrifice for the good of the American people. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Zach.
Yeah, thank you for your service, Zach.
You're welcome.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, thank you for saying it back.
Finally, you said it.
Thank you for letting me vent.
Yeah,
of course.
Well, I think you're in the great minority, but whatever.
Yes.
Somebody needed to say it. Front Page Sports is next. The Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with zero sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
I've got Dan Morgan here on the pod. Say hi, Dan.
Hey, how's it going today?
It's going good, man. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Dan Morgan. I'm an attorney and a managing partner at Morgan & Morgan, which is America's largest injury law firm.
That's pretty awesome. I think I saw a billboard of yours recently that said 20 billion won. 20 billion is an insane number.
Yeah, 20 billion recovered. It's actually, I think, somewhere north, probably closer to 22, 23 after this year. And each year we get bigger and badder and our army grows. So the number will hopefully keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Awesome. So how does someone get in contact with Morgan & Morgan? What would I do if I got into an accident?
Probably the easiest way is dialing pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. We are always open. Our call center is always waiting to take your call. 24/7, 365.
Wow. Dan Morgan from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Thanks for coming by the show.
Thanks for having me.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
You're great at protecting your own personal information. You probably even use things like two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN. But as much as you try to be in control of how your information is protected, there are lots of places that also have it, and they might not be as careful as you are. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second for identity threats. If your identity is stolen, a LifeLock US-based restoration specialist will help solve identity theft issues on your behalf, guaranteed or your money back. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. You might not be able to control how others handle your personal information, but you can help protect it with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code iHeart or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
Football season, and we are your home of Vikings football. Football on the Fan last night, man. It felt good. I like our big station, or our big stadium guy voice.
Alan Roach?
Yeah, that dude. First of all, good dude. He should play the initials.
Yeah.
And second of all, there's no voice better than that in the world.
Think of all the stuff he gets to do.
Yeah.
And we
buy large underwear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's our guy.
Yeah,
we get him for just regular Vikings games.
I know, and he's there in the stadium.
Yep.
And last night he's like, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Dikembe Mutombo. R.I.P.
Corey would say that's
had a terrible tragedy in our New York offices this year. We feel bad about it. We have a moment of silence. And I'm like, my God.
We're sorry, Mr. Roach.
Yeah, man. I'm like, how do you talk that deep? And, that's his voice, man. He ain't fooling.
Do you think when his kids pissed him off, he's like, Get to your room
I think when his babies were born, they were like, they must have deep voices, too.
Oh, yeah.
I love him. That guy's great. And every time I hear him, I do feel pride, Greasel. You're right. I'm like, that's our guy.
Our guy.
I'm standing in line behind him at the U.S. Bank Stadium in the food line. He goes, could I have some noodles with that, please?
Some noodles?
I'm like, Alan, it's breakfast, but get what you want.
Get what you want, man.
What I mean?
They have a special menu for him.
Yeah.
He's a nice dude, too.
Could I get some healthcare in my plate and my testicles?
Hey, man, loved you and Overboard.
Oh, brilliant.
All right, let's do front page sports, because nothing happened yesterday.
Time now for Front Page Sports. Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. For a limited time, you can get 3 Monsters for $7 or 4 for $8. Mix and match any you want. The 16-ounces. White again. It's like, I don't know, like a week and a half straight.
Wow.
The old Monster
New record
Zero,
for
right?
you.
The white. No, I don't think so. I'm mixing the purple one, mixing the green one, a blue once in a while. Shout out to Holiday. Me too, Jesse Spano.
Yeah. Well played.
Careful with those caffeine
That's
pills.
right, lady.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
I think about that. She wasn't doing ecstasy or cocaine.
Black tar heroin.
Isn't that something,
She
though?
was doing caffeine to stay awake, to study, and to work on the dance routine for the, what was it, Hot Sunday? Was that the name of the group?
Oh,
You're just pretending you don't know what
Here's
it's
the thing,
called.
though, Cor. Here's the thing. Just like Jesse Spanos wasn't just doing caffeine, MASH wasn't about Korea. It was about Vietnam.
Oh.
Thank you.
That was deep.
Well said. That was
So
very
deep.
deep. Well
So
said.
deep.
Thank you. I said that well.
You did.
Thank you.
I should start doing
I should've went
caffeine
like this,
pills.
Just like
And make it deep.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm ordering hooker for later.
Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin has requested a trade because they are making no progress on a new contract. He wants to get paid, top 5 to 10 money, and they don't seem interested. So he missed a couple of days of camp, was getting fined $50K a day, but now he's doing one of those hold-ins where he goes to camp and basically just signs autographs and does nothing, so he doesn't get fined.
He meat sauces it.
Yep, but now he wants out. So, man, I mean, that is the target for Jaden Daniels, but we'll see.
We got Debo there
They
too
got
now,
Debo.
but still, there's no better spot for Terry than where he's at right now, though.
But you got to get paid.
You got to get paid.
It really is just about getting paid what you're worth. That's really what people are looking for. That's it. Not more, not less. Just pay Terry what he's worth.
And they will pay him. This is
Oh,
the
will they?
this is the shot across the bow. They need him.
They need him.
He needs them.
Washington claims they have no interest in trading him.
Correct.
Well, they have to
Well,
see
then
that.
pay him.
Yeah.
Or pay him or lose him.
Yeah. Move it or lose it.
Pay
sister.
that man his money.
Yeah.
What, he's about 30. I think he's about 30. So this is
He's just over there doing
Your
an
Alan Roach impression is so.
this is likely his last big contract. So I don't blame him for going for it. But
On the flip side, I don't quite understand this, but Mikal Bridges of the New York Knicks, 4 years, $150 million extension. He turns 29 this month. The max he could have received, 4 years, $156. So he took a $6 million slight discount and said, I'll do for $150. You don't need to pay me $156.
What a guy.
And they were saying, well, this gives the Knicks a little more flexibility so they can load up and sign more players. If I'm Bridges, I go, give me all of it.
Well,
$6 million spread out over 4 years? Yeah, I want all of it.
But if they'd done that, then they would have had to have fired Tina.
Let's go back to ripping the twins.
Exit the building. We'll bring your stuff out to you.
He's literally just as you said, Corey, doing
Man.
the kid from Overboard.
Gosh, can you imagine getting fired by Alan Roach?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh.
It can happen right now.
Dear meat sauce Paul Lambert,
I'm getting fired over the phone again.
please exit the building. Leave your nickname here. We own it. Give yourself something on the way out.
You just got fired by Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, I got fired from the kid from Overboard.
Sauce, if we find a cardboard box, can we throw a bunch of stuff in it and have you do laps and just see how many people think that you're getting fired?
Sure.
You want to get people's hopes up, do you?
Yeah, and how many people are cheering?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
No. Hey, the Twins are at the Guardians tonight at 6:10. Joe Ryan versus Gavin Williams. The Twins are 51 and 57 and making a push for the playoffs. So they're still chasing a bunch of teams in the wild card. They're still chasing Detroit for the division. So good luck to the Minnesota Twins at the Guardians tonight at 6:10.
How about them Saints on social media yesterday? Just some brilliant tweets.
Oh, I didn't see it.
One of the ones you mentioned, so they're in Cleveland, obviously. They posted a screenshot of Google Maps directions from the stadium in Toledo that they're at and the stadium that the Twins are at tonight. And just because it's going to be a caravan of players, essentially, having to fill all the spots over there. And there was the Hello, My Name Is patch to added more fuel to the fire. They were great last night, man.
Was the bit about rainouts? It was something like we've had 14 rainouts, and the one day we wanted a rainout at 75 and sunny.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're brilliant.
They get it. Yeah, the Twins are just 6 games back in the wild card. They're chasing the Angels, Rays, Royals, Guardians, Rangers, and Mariners. So, man, big series starting tonight in Cleveland.
How sad is that, man?
Yeah.
We did all that yesterday.
It's exciting. Let's go.
We were
3 games set at the Guardians.
Yeah. Then why did we do what we did yesterday?
Hey, man, sometimes you got to shake things up.
Yeah, man.
Getting rid of half the team is a big shakeup.
Yeah.
Watch them win 40 straight. It's not 0.
Yeah, it's not 0.
Possible, right? Murphy's Law.
Addition by subtraction.
Yeah. A lot of subtraction.
Yeah, with no bullpen.
Yeah. I mean,
again, Joe Ryan will just throw a complete game, and then we'll all look like geniuses.
Yeah.
Every game.
Rocco is going to have to let him pitch.
He's better than anybody we had anyway, so just let him go all night.
Yeah. I'm shocked they didn't trade him.
Who are they going to go to after the...
Hawk-Nose.
Who cares? We don't need a bullpen.
Yeah, Hawk-Nose.
Alan Roach.
Now it's getting worse.
I forgot what he sounded like.
Yeah.
You sound like Kermit doing an Alan Roach impression.
Miss Peggy Benderville.
Oh, my goodness.
You're horny.
Is this mic hot? Because your air is.
I'm not quite sure what you said. I thought it was fireable for a second there because I'm not exactly sure what you tried to say.
I'm not either.
I'm done guessing.
I heard it. It was good.
Thank you.
It was clean.
Thank you.
I assumed it was. Yeah. I heard something very different in my head. So
that's because you like pig butt.
Yeah, you do like pig butt.
Guilty as charged. Actually, what part of the body is bacon from?
The top. Back bacon, baby.
Oh, the belly.
They shave it
I
off
think.
with like a cheese grater.
I think it's the belly.
I have no idea. That's my favorite part.
Yeah. Except if it's from Manny's. Then you won't eat that.
Well, that's not bacon. That's probably pig butt.
How dare you?
No, that's definitely
the best bacon of all time.
Everybody says, I've never had it. Everybody says it's like 1,000 out of 10. I'm not saying it's crap. I'm just saying when it comes out and every one of you is like, look at this. I'm like, that looks like fat cubes. They're cube shaped. It's not even close to crispy. I'm like, that ain't bacon. And he's like, that is the best bacon. No, I'm doing this is my Alan Roach doing a meat sauce impression. That's the best bacon on the planet. That's not bacon. Those are fat cubes.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it is the pork belly that bacon comes from. So.
Okay.
Yep, correct.
Well,
thank goodness.
Good, keep it coming.
Thank goodness the Pohlads don't own the Vikings. They would have traded Alan Roach.
Yeah, don't do that.
No. We'll burn this
for a voice
town
to be
down.
named later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe meat sauce. Maybe Zach.
Zach could be
Brian
really
Oak.
good at it.
Oak could be
You'd be good at it, too.
Oak could be really good at it.
Oak would be...
Well, why don't you audition? Let's say the Vikings traded Alan Roach to the Vegas Raiders permanently.
It doesn't do him any good. They've already found the replacement.
Who is it?
I'm not a racist.
Oh, Macho Man.
Macho Man.
All right, well, let's say they want a racist, and Paul, you apply.
Wow. Oh, cheese. Me?
And rice.
So what would it sound like if you were welcoming people to U.S. Bank Stadium for a Vikings-Texans game, like a week from Saturday?
Welcome to U.S. Bank Stadium. Your Minnesota Vikings battle the Texans today at noon. Pre-game at 10.
Games
the
at
gates
3.
will open in 90 minutes.
Games at 3.
Thank you for...
So you just announced when the gates open, but nobody's indoors?
He announces that.
For people outside?
No, for like people in the... He announces the...
He does?
Yeah.
He tells
90 minutes to showtime. Yeah, when there aren't people in the bit. Yes. Yes, he does.
He announces that the doors will open to people that are in the press box?
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Ladies and
bizarre.
gentlemen, here come the finishers.
Well, showtime is when they start the pregame.
Come
That I
fishermen,
can't
he
vouch
said.
for.
Yeah.
I can't vouch for whatever that
fishermen.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good, Sauce.
Thanks, Zachus.
I mean, the game's at 3, but whatever.
Yeah, well, it's make-believe.
It's not make-believe. No, this is a real announcement, man. You want this job or not?
Yes. This one? Yes. That one?
No, the Alan Roach job.
Yeah.
My sources say you might need it.
Oh.
Monday better go well
if
for
we
you.
record him in the stadium and bring it in here and use it on the air, could we call that a Roach clip?
Well
I
played.
like it.
Well played.
Well done.
I'm glad you have access to the computer because your brains are working, Hogs.
And it's not good. Trust me.
Do you think he
I
calls
should
his...
just delete the email I've been writing for the last 2 hours.
Oh, boy.
What's no L's in it?
No L's.
They're going to think you're dyslexic.
Yeah, which is, there's a lot of he. What the he am I supposed to do?
How many of these have you written in the past couple of days, but deleted?
4.
Yeah. What is ick my rim?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I think it's German.
This company can go to he.
Yeah.
It's really Austin's ways.
Yeah.
Sauce, you do one.
I knew it was coming. Everybody.
I can see the hamster wheel spinning. He said the word everybody, then he was like, oh my God, does that have an L? Hang on, let me go back before I say the next word. Everybody does not have an L. Okay, everybody, yes, everybody.
Gutter Hemet.
Gutter Hemet.
No, do your own.
Hoy day.
You got it. What would a line in Hawk's email be without the letter L because it doesn't work on the keyboard?
I'm sorry that I have to write this. Everybody, this is my header of retirement.
Whoa. What happened? What'd I do?
You know, resignation also
Did I fall
doesn't have an
down?
L.
What happened?
I couldn't think of that word. It's been a long week.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Why are you typing about Abia?
Mr. Z is next. Hawk saw
They're playing the Finn this weekend.
Hawk saw Naked Gun last night. I know Mr. Z liked it a lot. We'll talk about that after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with 0 sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
I've got Dan Morgan here on the pod. Say hi, Dan.
Hey, how's it going today?
It's going good, man. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Dan Morgan. I'm an attorney and a managing partner at Morgan & Morgan, which is America's largest injury law firm.
That's pretty awesome. I think I saw a billboard of yours recently that said 20 billion won. 20 billion is an insane number.
Yeah, 20 billion recovered. It's actually, I think, somewhere north, probably closer to 22, 23 after this year. And each year we get bigger and badder and our army grows. So the number will hopefully keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Awesome. So how does someone get in contact with Morgan & Morgan? What would I do if I got into an accident?
Probably the easiest way is dialing pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. We are always open. Our call center is always waiting to take your call. 24/7, 365.
Wow. Dan Morgan from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Thanks for coming by the show.
Thanks for having me.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
You're great at protecting your own personal information. You probably even use things like two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN. But as much as you try to be in control of how your information is protected, there are lots of places that also have it, and they might not be as careful as you are. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second for identity threats. If your identity is stolen, A LifeLock U.S.-based restoration specialist will help solve identity theft issues on your behalf, guaranteed or your money back. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. You might not be able to control how others handle your personal information, but you can help protect it with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code IHEART or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
New dates, new location, new fun. The Power Trip is headed back to Las Vegas October 23rd to the 27th, thanks to Carousel Travel. Join the guys for Purple and Minnesota versus Iowa watch parties, plus a live broadcast, all from Tom's Watch Bar in New York, New York, plus exclusive experiences and food and drink deals you can only get with us. Limited spots are available. Book your trip now at KFAN.com, keyword Vegas.
Here's some money.
Go to Vegas.
Yeah, that's nice.
Give a movie theater or two some money and go see a movie this weekend. Mr. Z would love that. Hi, Mr. Z.
Hey, guys.
All right, look, I'm not trying to get you going, but I'm looking at your favorite website, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Superman, 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. Fantastic Four, 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. Bad Guys 2, the cartoon that comes out, 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. Something called Together with Allison Brie, and it looks like Dave Franco, 91%. Naked Gun, 90%. Basically everything that's currently in the theaters, the critics are loving.
Yeah. And I don't think there's any conspiracy theories. Those are all true, I think, all those numbers, though I didn't get to see Together. But even Bad Guys 2, most people are familiar with the first Bad Guys, the kind of the Suicide Squad with of cartoon characters that have to, the bad guys have to come over and help the good guys side. And it was surprisingly good. Not great, but good. And Bad Guys 2 kind of follows the same thing. They didn't try to really reinvent anything. They said, hey, we found something that works. Let's just do it again.
All right, let's talk Naked Gun. Chris, you saw it last night.
Absolutely. And I liked it very much. I'm afraid that, and Mr. Z, maybe this is one of the things you hate the most about Rotten Tomatoes, or maybe it's something you don't care about. But I feel like the Rotten Tomatoes score made me expect it to be Gone with the Wind. And it was very, very good. It made me laugh, but I went with way too high expectations. So as a public service to my listeners out there, to our listeners, I'm trying to let them know it's a very funny movie. It's really well done, especially compared to what we thought it might be, what it could have been. But it's not the first Naked Gun, if you know what I mean.
Right. No, and I agree. I think the first thing I publicly said was I laughed out loud multiple times. The movie was non-existent. The plot was only there to move the jokes ahead. But with that being said, I think one of the reasons why Naked Gun is getting such good reviews is it's been a long time since that era we had with Bridesmaids and Hangover and The Heat and movies that actually made you laugh out loud. It's been a long time, like 10 years, and not that there hasn't been here and there, but to sit down in a theater, especially the first 30 minutes, and laugh out loud, which, is cool. I think everyone was like, oh, this is so nice. It's nice to be back and laughing at a movie theater. So I think part of the positive reviews was like, this is funny. So I would compare it more to Naked Gun 2, because if you try to remember the plot of Naked Gun 2, you guys have good memories, but it's really hard to remember what happened in Naked Gun 2. But you laughed, and that's kind of how I felt about this one.
Well, and if I may point something out about that, do you remember? Not League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the one where the kid who played Elton John is like a James Bond kid.
Yeah. Kingsman.
Exactly the same plot as Naked Gun.
I did not know that.
The bad guy's plan is exactly the same as the bad guy's plan in that movie.
Oh, wow.
That is funny, yeah.
I thought they were making a joke.
Kingsman. Without spoiling anything, Huck, I didn't get to hear you talk about it. I laughed for about 30 seconds straight in a scene in the jazz club.
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, that was good.
I just couldn't stop laughing. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but that's at the point where I'm like, all right, you have to, this is a thumbs up for me. But yeah, if I had to recap what happened, and then the end slows down, I went back and read some old reviews on Naked Gun, and shockingly, it did, whatever, 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, whatever, I don't remember. But the reviews all kind of said, hey, it's funny, but the second half kind of drags and plot's dumb. And I'm like, well, that's exactly what this movie is. And so that's my breakdown of Naked Gun.
All right, let's talk money, though. You just mentioned Bridesmaids and Hangover. Those were giant runaway hits that printed money. Does the general public care about Naked Gun in 2025? Is this going to be a moneymaker or not?
Well, it's probably not going to get the teenagers out. This is not really that kind of movie, but we're not going to see those days. It's not going to be a $100 million picture. It might, if it opened to 25 million, I think everyone would breathe a sigh of relief that it opened at 25 million. So here's the one thing that might happen. It was something that we've also been missing is kind of the FOMO that we used to get back in, when you're in the 90s or whatever, when everyone would be talking movie, and finally you'd go, I probably should go see this dang movie because you didn't want to be left out. And that doesn't happen very often anymore. And that's the only thing I hope is that there's enough people who kind of go, yeah, it was dumb, but I laughed and laughed and laughed. And then people say, I suppose we should go. So we might see a second weekend pop up and do okay as well.
All right, what about the superhero movies? Fantastic Four and Superman still expected to do big money moving forward the next couple of weeks, or what else is going to compete against those two?
Yeah, I think Superman's done. In a good way. It had its run. It came out July 11th. Fantastic Four will be number one. 80 million, it'll be one. It won't be close. So it's a good movie, good word of mouth, as you guys have talked about. And then next week is when we'll have a challenger to the number one with Freakier Friday. And I wish I could say Weapons would be number one because it should be. But Freakier Friday will be, we'll give it a challenge next week to be number one.
Yeah, what is this deal with Weapons?
Man,
Again, Chris, you were psyched about it the other day as well.
Wait. I don't even really love scary movies, but this one looks great.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I have to be careful what I say, but it's, I rarely see a movie twice. It's just, I just don't have time. I've seen, not that I don't have time in my life, but I absolutely can't wait to see this again. And it'll probably be a top 10 horror movie of all time type thing.
Jeez. Wow. Again, not trying to overhype it, but so far 15 people have reviewed it on your favorite website, Rotten Tomatoes, and it's at 100%.
Wow.
And of course, Chris, it's got Julia Garner, right? It's got Ruth from Ozark, which is one of his all-time favorite people. So
she says, "Come get your son to a ghost."
Yeah. All right, Weapons.
Very good.
Next week.
Can't wait.
Crazy, Mr. Z. You're the best, dude. Thanks.
All right, guys. Thanks later. Bye.
All right, there he goes, Mr. Z. Follow him on social media at Mr. Z Movies.
He's the best.
100%.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, it looks terrifying. Have you seen the trailer?
Once, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the premise?
According to this, it says, when all but one child from the same class mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
kids.
That doesn't sound that interesting. It does, but it doesn't sound like some crazy plot.
Josh Brolin,
if he loves it that much that he's going to see it twice. I love scary movies.
I do not. The trailer looks terrifying.
I love watching just scary, horrifying things, which is why I might still watch some Twins games. It had been a minute since I ripped it.
Yeah,
totally.
It's good. I'm glad you got that in, though.
Thank you.
We'll do What Really Matters and talk about the Twins and more after this Power Trip Morning Show live on The Fan.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with zero sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
I've got Dan Morgan here on the pod. Say hi, Dan.
Hey, how's it going today?
It's going good, man. Tell us who you are and what you do.
I'm Dan Morgan. I'm an attorney and a managing partner at Morgan & Morgan, which is America's largest injury law firm.
That's pretty awesome. I think I saw a billboard of yours recently that said 20 billion won. 20 billion is an insane number.
Yeah, 20 billion recovered. It's actually, I think, somewhere north, probably closer to 22, 23 after this year. And each year we get bigger and badder and our army grows. So the number will hopefully keep getting bigger and bigger as time goes on.
Awesome. So how does someone get in contact with Morgan & Morgan? What would I do if I got into an accident?
Probably the easiest way is dialing pound law. That's pound 529 from your cell phone. We are always open. Our call center is always waiting to take your call. 24/7, 365.
Wow. Dan Morgan from Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Thanks for coming by the show.
Thanks for having me.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Come on, why is this taking so long? This thing is ancient.
Still using yesterday's tech? Upgrade to the ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Ultra-light, ultra-powerful, and built for serious productivity with Intel Core Ultra processors, blazing speed, and AI-powered performance that keeps up with your business, not the other way around.
Whoa, this thing moves.
Stop hitting snooze on new tech. Win the tech search at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Unlock AI experiences with the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, powered by Intel Core Ultra processors, so you can work, create, and boost productivity all on one device.
You're great at protecting your own personal information. You probably even use things like two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN. But as much as you try to be in control of how your information is protected, there are lots of places that also have it, and they might not be as careful as you are. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second for identity threats. If your identity is stolen, a LifeLock US-based restoration specialist will help solve identity theft issues on your behalf, guaranteed or your money back. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. You might not be able to control how others handle your personal information, but you can help protect it with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code IHEART or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
Go. How's your morning show? Here we are. It's Friday. Big initials game coming up. Josh Metellus joining us, not just on the radio, but on camera as well. If you want to watch KFAN.com/watch at 8 o'clock, you get to see him.
Guy got paid, man.
Yeah,
Good
man.
for him. What a good dude.
And here's the weird thing. He likes this radio show.
That's awesome.
How cool is that?
That is cool.
He's great.
So we're looking forward to talking to him at 8 o'clock, and then we go right into the initials tourney. This matchup is...
We got a big one. We got Justin Guard, former Initials Invitational champion. That's Justin Guard, the only man to ever win that isn't named AJ Mansour. Yeah. Justin Guard takes on Mark Parrish, Pear Bear, Lil B, stand-up comedian Chad Daniels. The dude's awesome. He's going to be here in like 20 minutes.
He's great.
And broadcasting icon. No, not Mark Rosen.
Oh,
Amelia Santinello. So Gerdsey, Parrish, Lil B, Chad Daniels, and Amelia.
She's had to work the 4 o'clock news this week, so maybe she's tired.
Or maybe that got her motivated.
Maybe.
Yeah. Amelia's the best.
She is.
She is.
The best.
She's the nicest.
Yeah, she is.
Yep. So anyway, that's at 8:15, and one of you gets a shot at $96,000.
U.S.?
Yeah.
U.S., yes. Thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union.
That's a lot.
Are you sure it's U.S.?
I believe it is. Okay. We've always said that it was. I never checked the fine print.
What if someone wins and they find out that it's yen?
Yeah.
Then
Wouldn't that be something?
Then we pulled one on them.
Yeah.
Just like the Pohlads pulled one on us, right?
Correct.
So Minnesotans are extremely gullible.
We are.
But I think it is U.S. currency.
Thank God.
Let's do What Really Matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports in between. Chris will change your life with something else that's more interesting than what I'm about to say.
What really matters, right?
But the Twins traded Carlos Correa to Houston. He waived his no-trade clause. Correa is 30, and he's owed $91.5 million for the next 3 seasons, plus whatever the rest of this season. The Twins are going to pick up around $30 million of the rest of it. Houston gets the rest. The contract also has club options for 29 through 32. So he's going back. The Astros took him number 1 overall in 2012. They won a World Series by banging on garbage cans in 2017.
And he's agreed to play third base, to switch to third base.
Yep.
That's how badly he wanted out of here.
Well, so the Gleeman and the Geek podcast that came out late last night that they put together after everything, the dust kind of settled, they broke that down brilliantly by just simply saying once he realized that may be a possibility, his mind was made and he was out. Yep. Once, they contacted and probably told him, hey, Houston's called, he was like, yep, sounds great, I'm out.
It sounded like he was kind of working the phones. Lavelle yesterday was talking about how weird it was after the game, the one against the Red Sox, how it was like an hour after, and he's going, hello. He was going back and forth. He's still in uniform, going in to the offices, clubhouse, offices, club. So clearly was trying to work something out. And yeah, I don't blame him for wanting out. But we ripped them for all these trades. That's the one that absolutely dump that salary if you can. He has not lived up to it. He's been average at best.
I'm not mad about that.
The thing that frustrates me most about that is that almost gives the Pohlads, the cheap-ass Pohlads, an excuse to not spend that kind of money in the future. Now, hopefully, they're not owning the team next year. But where they go, look, the largest free agent contract in team history, and it was scant at best. That just kind of solidifies their stance. That's what I really don't like about it. So, peace out, 5,000.
What really matters, though, is this.
I don't know
He's got
what
that right.
means.
He's got that right about that peace out thing. When staying as a guest at Charles Dickens' house, Hans Christian Andersen requested that one of Dickens' sons give him a daily shave.
That's not creepy in any way.
That's odd.
Dickens was weirded out and instead gave him a daily appointment at a nearby barbershop. Yeah, good thinking, Dickens.
Good thinking.
Sick bastard.
That's a great name for his podcast.
Good thinking, Dickens.
Yep.
Man, olden times are weird. Can you imagine, Sauce, if I showed up to your house one day and you're like, hey, feel free to use the guest house, whatever, your son. And I'm like, I'm going to stay here for a week, but I'm going to require a daily shave from one of your sons. And you're like, what now? Yes, I would like one of your sons to shave me daily.
Yep. And go,
get lost, creep.
He's 7 months old. Leave.
I'd go, I don't care. Shave
you want
away.
your throat cut?
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Sweeney
trust
Todd.
Louis at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Nothing against Louis. I mean,
No, none taken.
Alan Roach is back.
No, those were the Fat Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Fat Boys when they sang Louie Louie?
Oh, yeah.
That was a big deal.
Sauce and
Sauce and Nordo?
Did you guys put out an album?
I guess. I didn't see any cash from it.
Oh.
Well, it's a cover. I mean, the original artist gets all that money.
No.
Got weird in there.
Yeah.
The Twins traded Harrison Bader to the Phillies, 31 years old. They got a couple of prospects back. What really matters is this.
You got that right, buddy.
None of it matters.
75% of all aluminum ever produced is still in use today.
Awesome.
Wow.
I hate how Brits say it. Like aluminium. How do they say it? It's like it's not even close to right. What are you doing?
Really?
Yeah, I can't even say it incorrectly the way they say it. It's so wrong. So if our good friend Andy is listening,
don't need to say it that way because we won the war.
Right, so it's aluminum.
And who listens to Andy anyway?
No one.
I do.
Yeah, Huck loves
I listen
Andy.
to him breathe.
Wow.
As I hover over
Does
his
he know
bed.
that? Does he know you're watching?
Upward.
Yeah. He does know. You know how I know he knows? Because he sleeps with an erection.
Wow. What happened to the other 25% of the aluminum?
He sleeps hard tonight.
Right. It's been burnt.
It's in our bloodstream.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Microplastics, too.
Yeah.
The Chargers
Alcoa
won
can't wait.
34-7 over the Lions.
Lions are toast, man.
The over
That's over.
just absolutely
toast.
crushed.
Yeah,
I think
toast
the
is
over was 32.5. Trey Lance, 13 of 20 for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. So obviously, sign him up. I mean,
3 Lance.
give him a massive extension.
Yeah, Hawk, how much
After
did you
that
love last
performance.
night?
I loved it because it was football and they were playing on a football field, and
was
there were
your
people
favorite
talking
part?
about football. What I liked the fact that the other team made the Lions look terrible. So I'm thinking they're going to suck this year.
NDSU Nation should be very proud to have a quarterback that started in the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
Made them proud.
Hawk bought a jersey last night.
I sure did.
Trey
Perfect.
Lance,
They
right?
should retire his jersey like Colorado did for the other
Shador?
two. Yeah.
Chris was so excited for the Hall of Fame game. He bought tickets to the Naked Gun the second kickoff started.
That's right.
What really matters is this.
That's why they invented VCR
Yeah,
tapes.
and he was what? You have a VCR?
Yeah, he taped the game.
I sure did. I still use my VCR tape. Sure. They still work, don't they, Slut?
Yeah, yes or no? Do they work or not?
Yeah. They work, yeah.
Let the man tape whatever he wants.
They're trying, I guess, the Smithsonian, because of the cassette tapes, those are starting to, the date on there will fade after a certain time. So if you have any cassette tapes you want to preserve,
now's the time.
Yeah, get them digitally in there.
Do you know how much porn was produced on VCR tapes?
All of it?
No, I'm asking a real question.
No.
I bet it's a lot, don't you think?
A lot would have been the number, I guess.
Yeah, a lot.
But now, how easy it is for people to make it and throw it on the hub.
Yeah.
It's this. This
Explain to Hawk what the hub is.
What is the hub?
Yeah.
What is the hub?
Yeah, that's like explaining Catholicism to the Pope.
Well played. Do you still have your subscription, Hawk, to some of those websites?
Do you still have your prescription to herpes medicine?
No, not anymore.
Why not?
It's cured.
Oh.
Yeah, it went away.
That's not true at all.
It went away. What really matters, though, is this.
In the 1980s, donut shops in Southern California started using pink-colored boxes because they were cheaper than plain white boxes due to there being a large amount of leftover pink-dyed cardboard stock just sitting around, taking up warehouse space at a restaurant supply company called Westco.
All right.
Yeah, and now it's, pink is like, oh, donuts. Well, that's one of the things, I think.
Yeah. I like pink.
Yeah. You know what they say about it. One in...
Oh, hey.
Zach's clearly talking about
what
the
game
singer.
are you playing?
Different from you?
It's a European thing.
The Vikings' first preseason game is a week from tomorrow on August 9th. 3 o'clock, the Vikings host the Texans at U.S. Bank Stadium. Right here on the Fan, your home for Minnesota Vikings football. That's a week from tomorrow.
I'm supposed to tell you to pound sand, Corey.
Oh.
And that the Danish discovered the element aluminum, so they got to name it. And that is correctly pronounced aluminium. Aluminium.
Yeah, again. I mean, Andy doesn't know what he's... Look, he's supposed to be at work.
He sounds so smart.
He does sound smart, but then he
just
says aluminium, and you're like, well, for God's sakes. I don't even know if that's right.
It is.
It's aluminum.
Aluminium. I'm going to start saying it like that. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
should, yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to say it again. Honestly, I don't know when I'm going to say it again.
What would you like to hit sauce with?
A tractor.
Oh, made of?
Aluminium.
Oh.
He would dent the hell out of it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You need to be a steel.
I think we're going to need a bigger tractor.
How fast do tractors go?
Like
if you put the pedal to the
60?
metal.
55, 60?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we can ask Lil B when she gets here at 8:15.
Are you guys like me? If you're driving down, let's say, I don't know, County Road 10, and there's a tractor in front of you driving on the road, do you not scream at the top of your lungs, get in the field? I know they got places to go, but right now I need to get to the Sex World shop before they close.
Yeah, off 10.
The Sex World shop?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Off
No.
Highway 10.
You know what I mean? You're like, there's
Come
a
on,
field
you know that
right
one.
there.
Yeah.
And I know
drive in
you
the
don't own
field.
that field.
Yeah, treat it like a four-wheeler or a
and then-
snowmobile.
Get
and
after
then-
it.
Drive in the ditch.
Yeah.
And then when they pull over and let me go by, I'm like, is that Kofi Annan in there? Thanks, dude. Peace.
Sauce, tell everybody who Kofi Annan is. Is that the conspiracy website?
What? I don't know who that
He
is.
used to be
That's
the
funny, but that
UN Secretary General.
What? I don't know who these people are.
who Hot Ass Randy listens to. Many years ago, though. Whereas I'm trying to find out the number of VHS porns created.
Can you imagine what that number
Ask
is?
ask ChatGPT or
Ask
Google Gemini or something. Or
Jeeves.
There's
Grok.
a guy named
Jeeves.
Chad GPT.
For sure.
I am Chad GPT.
Ask Jeeves.
I'm Chad Gippet.
Gippet.
Man, I hate that AI makes me think things happened that didn't, because I want to see a rhino eat an alligator.
According to AI, while it's impossible to know the exact number of pornographic VHS tapes created, it was significant. It was a significant portion of the market. Estimates suggest that around 50% of commercially produced VHS tapes were for the adult film industry.
50%.
Jeez.
Man, that really puts into perspective when we used to walk into Blockbuster and there'd be 94 copies of Die Hard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So many.
Yeah.
And then you go down to the adult film store, and Die Hard was also the title of a movie.
Correct, yep.
And that was one of those shops where there was an adult section behind a curtain.
Mm-hmm. Or behind
and the first time you walked in there, you're like 18 years old, and you're like, man, this is unbelievable. I get to buy an adult video for the first time. I get to meet a broadcasting legend. This is a game changer.
Oh. That's why his vacation was so nice.
Please keep moving.
No, not Alan Roach.
No. Yeah, the old saloon doors, though.
Yeah.
You go back there. Yeah. I remember peeking back there back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
They'd have those
origin story
shoplifting mirrors, like the big round mirrors, and you could kind of see over because they never went to the full ceiling, and you'd kind of see some boobies.
I remember convincing my father to rent Faces of Death for me when I was in elementary school. And he was back there a little bit longer than I would have expected. And then he hands over. He's like, is this the one you're looking for? And it was a porn. But it was, the funny thing is, because the covers, especially back then, didn't really show anything. It's just gals in bikinis. But pops. I think I was in 4th grade. But then he got me Faces of Death, and I got to watch that. And,
in 4th grade?
4th grade, no big deal.
Perfect time to start seeing that.
When you guys think I'm weird, I turned out great.
Yeah, you did.
I'll never forget walking out of the West Falls store, which was where you could buy pornography.
With an erection.
Obviously. And you guys remember the Native American gentleman with the tear running down his face?
Sure, for littering.
I walked out of there with actual magazines, and my dad was so sad. I mean, he looked through my magazines like, that's my boy. And then he looked through the magazines, and it was BMX Plus, Mad, Cracked, and Sports Illustrated. And that single tear rolled down his face. Like, where are the D cups?
He said, you are of my flesh, but you are not mine own.
We need to check your blood type.
Yeah. Need to go on Maury.
Universal donor. The links are at the Vegas, what is it? The Aces, right? Yeah, that's tomorrow, 2 o'clock, national TV. Couple of nationally televised games for the Lynx this week.
Okay,
2 o'clock tomorrow. The Lynx are about 6.5 point favorites. What really matters, though, is this.
Man, you got that right. Pornography, am I right?
Yep. You said it, brother.
You said it.
You got that right, buddy. You got that right. Here's something weird. When generating wind power, cold winds produce more electricity than hot winds at the same wind speed. Isn't that something? I'm sure there's a reason for it, and I know there's an explanation. I just ain't got time for that. Pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I wonder why. You guys ever wonder stuff?
Yeah,
occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sus, what do you wonder about?
I wonder a lot about, why I'm so fat. I wonder why my head's so large.
You ever...
So far, we're similar.
You ever come to a conclusion?
No, man.
What's your best guess?
I should stop eating so much would be my best guess.
We're going to eat a lot this weekend.
I thought it would fix your head, though.
I wonder
Or yesterday, it said, what was it a couple days ago? It said Grok said it was like it might be a passive, genetic, benign thing.
Yeah.
Right? You might just have an abnormally large head, but it doesn't seem to be a medical condition.
Yeah.
That's the best news possible.
My son wears a toddler-sized hat. He's 7 months old. But he looks cute in it.
Yeah.
Is he Kelly's Vietnam?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
One of the greatest lines of all time.
I mean, that's outstanding. It's so good.
Is it true that when the Metrodome collapsed, they contacted you to get a couple of your hats?
Yep. That was their first solution. They could still play the game, but yeah.
They traded you a couple dome dogs.
Is this...
Yeah, another?
Yeah, again, the Twins traded everybody. Fine. Brock Stewart goes to the Dodgers. Ty France and Louis Varland go to the Blue Jays. What really matters is this.
There's a liqueur almost exclusively found in Chicago called Malort. Malort.
And also with you.
It's described as like swallowing a burnt condom filled with gasoline.
Oh,
how would anybody know to compare it to that?
Yeah.
But drinking a shot of it is considered a Windy City rite of passage.
So when you do a wine tasting, or even I did some bourbon tastings in Louisville a couple weeks ago, they'll ask you like, all right, what do you taste? And they'll be like, all right, you can taste tobacco or dark cherry or whatever.
Yeah.
Who was the person that said...
No, gasoline makes sense. That's a pretty distinct smell. You're like, this kind of tastes like gasoline smells. But who said, this is a burnt condom?
Right.
Think someone was throwing the boots at a rapid pace.
Or microwaving a condom.
Yeah.
Just like an oil derrick, but
Or they came up from downstairs and went, what the hell is this?
I'm going to use that
Sorry,
at my
my
next
lord.
tasting.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. And also with you?
When we go to wine country,
That's how good
they're going to be like, yeah, what I'm going to say, burnt prophylactic.
Yeah. You got any Malort on you?
All right.
I know.
All right. A little over an hour from now, quarterfinal number 5 of the Initials Invitational. Justin Guard, Mark Parrish. You should be, Jesse. Lil B, Chad Daniels, and Amelia Santinello. Those 5 will square off. The winner moves on to the semifinals. We have 4 semifinalists already through. Dov Lambert, Sauce, Swedberg, and the gentleman, John Kriesel. You 4 already moving on.
Let's go. I play on Monday finally. I was talking to Ron Johnson about it the other day. He's excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup as well.
Yeah.
You got a good one.
Can't wait.
The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Lenovo is built for creators who don't wait for inspiration. They chase it. With inventive tech, built-in AI tools, and seamless performance, Lenovo devices powered by Intel Core Ultra processors are designed to bring your wildest ideas to life faster. That's the power of Lenovo with Intel inside. Enjoy flexible financing, rewards on every purchase, and free shipping. And students get special offers when you create an account at Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Gatorade Zero, the #1 proven electrolyte blend, made with zero sugar. Designed to hydrate better than water so you can lose more sweat and push more limits. Gatorade Zero, is it in you?
You're great at protecting your own personal information. You probably even use things like two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN. But as much as you try to be in control of how your information is protected, there are lots of places that also have it, and they might not be as careful as you are. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second for identity threats. If your identity is stolen, a LifeLock US-based restoration specialist will help solve identity theft issues on your behalf, guaranteed or your money back. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. You might not be able to control how others handle your personal information, but you can help protect it with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Call 1-800-LifeLock and use promo code IHEART or go to lifelock.com/iHeart for 40% off. Terms apply.
Untold Stories, Life with a Severe Autoimmune Condition, a production from Ruby Studio in partnership with Argenix, is back with Season 4. Join me, Martine Hackett, as we explore the realities of life with myasthenia gravis, or MG, and chronic inflammatory demyelinating polyneuropathy, or CIDP. We'll uncover the stories of resilience and self-advocacy in the face of uncertainty, from overcoming misdiagnosis to finding empowerment in small victories. These are moments that change us. Here's a glimpse of what's in store.
Whenever I go to my specialist, he mentions the R word, remission. Is it possible? Like, is it over? But also knowing it's never really over. But just being able to say, hey, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Stay the course. Don't give up on yourself. Every single person living with the autoimmune illness has a life worth living, and it's up to you to define that, to capture that, and to go guns blazing.
Follow and listen to Untold Stories on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.